Inga DiCarlo Fung Marchand, better known by her stage name Foxy Brown, is an American rapper, model, and actress. After signing to Def Jam in 1996, she released her debut album, Il Nana. Later that year, on November 19, 1996, the album was certified platinum by the RIAA and has sold over 7 million copies worldwide. She was also part of the hip-hop supergroup The Firm, along with Nas, AZ, and Cormega. Foxy Brown is 5 foot 1 inch tall. Foxy Brown has an estimated net worth of $3 million. Foxy Brown's early life. Inga DiCarlo Fung Marchand was born on September 6 of 1978 in New York City. Marchand and 2 older brothers grew up in the middle-class Park Slope neighborhood in Brooklyn. Her parents divorced when she was 4, and her family moved in with her grandfather. She attended Brooklyn College Academy. While growing up, Inga's musical talents quickly became clear. She eventually won a talent contest in Brooklyn for a musical performance, and she was spotted by producers who invited her to start rapping in the studio. She is a daughter to Judith Marchand. Foxy Brown's personal life. Brown was engaged to a fellow rapper, Corrupt, from 1997 to 1999. In 2001, she became engaged to another rapper named Spraga Benz, although this marriage also never materialized. In 2000, she announced that she was suffering from depression. She subsequently entered drug rehabilitation at Cornell University Medical College to receive treatment for opioid addiction, stating that she could no longer record or perform without resorting to morphine. Brown suffered hearing loss from May 2005 to June 2006. She opted for a hearing aid and, while recording music, had someone tap beats on her shoulder. She also has a substantial history of assault and menacing. On January 13, 2017, she gave birth to her first child, a girl. Comparisons between Lil' Kim and Brown led to fierce competition. Things got really personal when shots were fired outside a New York radio station. The two have not resolved the issue, with Foxy siding and collaborating with rapper Nicki Minaj in her feud with Kim in recent years. Following her release from prison, Kim does not acknowledge Brown. Brown, on the other hand, has consistently targeted Kim on a prime basis in her music and concerts since Kim's release. Foxy Brown's professional career. While still a teenager, Brown won a talent contest in the Park Slope neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York. Members of the production team, Trackmasters, who were working on LL Cool J's Mr. Smith album, were in attendance that night and were impressed enough to invite Brown to rap on I Shot Ya. She followed her debut with appearances on several RIAA platinum and gold singles from other artists, including remixes of songs You're Making Me High by Toni Braxton. Brown was also featured on the soundtrack to the 1996 film The Nutty Professor, on the songs Touch Me, Tease Me by Case and Ain't No End by Jay-Z. She became an instant sensation due to being very talented and rapping provocatively at such a young age. The immediate success led to a label bidding war at the beginning of 1996, and in March, Def Jam Records won and added the then 17-year-old rapper to their roster. Brown released her debut album, Il Nana, on November 19, 1996. The album was certified platinum by the RIAA and has sold over 7 million copies worldwide. The Firm's sole album arrived in 1997 and was released by Dr. Dre's Aftermath Records. In 1999, her second album, China Doll, debuted at the top of the Billboard 200, making her the second female rapper to top the chart after Lauryn Hill in 1998. Her third album, Broken Silence, was released in 2001, which featured the Grammy-nominated track Nana Be Like. In 2003, she left Def Jam and canceled the release of her Il Nana 2 album, but returned in 2005 once Jay-Z, then the label's president and CEO, signed her again to begin work on another unreleased album titled Black Roses. Her mixtape, Brooklyn Dawn Diva, was released in May 2008. In 2019, Brown remixed Casanova's So Brooklyn. In August 2020, Brown reunited with her group The Firm for the song Full Circle from Nas's album King's Disease. Brown has cited Nas, MC Lyte, and Salt and Peppa as her influences. As seen in her Now album, Broken Silence, Brown's musical influences were her most adventurous offering to date, dipping in and out of exotic sounds. Foxy Brown's musical style. Brown's lyrics have been described to be raunchy and over-the-top, with skimpy clothes to match. Her music is often centered around themes such as fashion, sex, and the mafia, and is described as intriguingly seductive, and having a contemporary edge with a sleek and sexy soundscape. Her work for her debut album was described as a heroine straight from the pages of a James Bond novel, selling over 1 million copies with the support of major male artists such as Nas and AZ. Brown's voice has been described as a husky flow with dancehall swagger. Thanks for watching! Kindly subscribe and hit the bell icon for more such videos. You can also like and share this video.